Hello everyone and welcome to the One Man Renegade Podcast YouTube channel. I'm your host, the Honorable Greg B. And it is Monday, so it is time for my Monday where I show off my collections. And we are continuing with me showing off my complete collection, I should say, of my, Mattel Retro, the WWE Mattel Retro figures. We've done series 1 through 7 so far. If you missed any of those, go head on up there and go check them out. But also, if you're new to the channel or if you just haven't already, head on down, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that way you know every time a video is up. Also, if you like the video, like it. If you want to share it, share it. Do whatever you want to do, and then head on down in the comments and let me know what you think about these figures or just anything in general to do with WWE or whatever you want to talk about. It's cool. And also check out my links to my blog, my podcast, and all my other social media. So let's get started with Series 8. So I said last time with Series 7, I got Series 8 before I got Series 7, crazily. Now, Series 7 and Series 8 aren't exactly hard to find. I think a lot of them are still available on Ringside Collectible, actually. But we'll start things off with Broski, Zack Ryder. Of course, if you haven't listened to his podcast, the One Man Renegade Podcast is my podcast. No, the Major Figure Wrestling Podcast, which is actually kind of the reason I got kind of back into this, although I wouldn't really say it because I was already collecting some of these retros before I started listening to that podcast. But some of the other figures I've gotten that aren't the retros, I will say I probably got because of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, which obviously Zack Ryder does with Kurt Hawkins, who are neither of them are those characters anymore because they got let go. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. Go check. They also have a YouTube channel, so go check that out too. But yeah, Zack Ryder, kind of, I think given his kind of, you know, him known to be a collector of figures and all that stuff. I think that's probably the main reason why he ended up getting this. Now, this isn't the most recent version of Zack Ryder. This was like 2011 Zack Ryder. Sort of, I guess, the Broski when he was doing the internet championship thing, and then had his battles with Kane and John Cena and all that stuff, and Eve. Yeah, back in those days. So yeah, they're Zack Ryder. Again, these are still fairly easily found on the internets, and again, I think they're still available on Ringside Collectibles, so go pick them up if you want. They're not too expensive. Next up, we got Braun Strowman, the current, as I record this, Universal Champion. Who knows what it'll be at the time this actually gets uploaded or posted, but yeah, he was the champion when I recorded this. He does the Power Slam. Braun Strowman. He's pretty cool. This is actually a really cool, get these hands. This is actually a really cool figure. It's got the, you know, it's kind of bigger. It's a little bigger than the other ones. Yeah, maybe not so much. A little bigger, but not too much. But he does have the ponytail in the back, which is cool. It's obviously got that massive beard. Got the tattoos, or some of them anyways. Doesn't have all of them, but he's got some tattoos. And then, you know, just, I don't know, just kind of an overall cool figure. It's a little heftier, I think. He does the Power Slam, which is cool, which I think you can actually kind of really do the Power Slam if you... Kind of works. Anyways. Oh yeah, what does Broski do? The Broski boot? No, he does the pump to the face. Fist pump to the face. Okay, sure he does. I guess that makes sense given what he's doing. But anyways, yeah, Braun Strowman. Cool figure. Next up, we got Jeff Hardy. I guess it's current Jeff Hardy. He does the poetry in motion with a kick. Don't quite understand that, but sure, why not? Give him a kick. I guess it sort of makes sense when you think about it. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, Jeff Hardy, cool figure. I guess this is current Jeff Hardy, I assume. I don't know. It's tough to tell, really, because he hasn't really changed too much over the last few years. I mean, he's had different kind of looks in terms of his outfits, but, like, he hasn't changed too much, I feel like, since he, you know, kind of the you know, the Hardy's boys broke up kind of thing. He's kind of been the similar since then, but I mean, he's not Willow. I mean, obviously, but yeah, I mean, he hasn't gone through the changes that his brother has, let's just say, over the years. He's kind of just been sort of the same old Jeff, as it were. So, cool figure. Yeah. And then moving on. Again, 3 current guys, sort of. Although he wasn't the current version of the current guy, but then we got the old school. We got Iron Sheik. So he never got a Hasbro. He was a little bit before the Hasbros. He had an LGN, obviously, but he didn't quite make it. He wasn't quite there when they started making the Hasbros. So it's kind of cool to go along with them because a lot of the guys in the Hasbro line would have fought Iron Sheik, obviously. You can relive the Hogan beating the Sheik for the title back in '84 with your Hasbro Hogans, because they didn't make a retro Hogan. He was kind of with the company when they were making these, so they never made the Hogan. Not that you would really need one, because you just use the Hasbros. You had so many Hasbros, you didn't really need one. So, but Iron Sheik does the break your opponent, so that I do like that. Gut wrench suplex, I guess. Break your opponent. I mean, I guess you could sort of do a camel clutch with this. I don't know, not really, but I guess that would have been tough to do for this figure, to have him do a camel clutch. I don't know, but he does have the curly boots, as I mentioned in the previous video with Xavier Woods. Him and Xavier Woods do have the curly boots, so definitely cool. Now, I guess you could have done full entrance gear Sheik with the headdress and stuff too. Maybe came with those kind of whatever those bells he used to, those what are those I forget what they're called, like things you used to work out with. Kettlebells? Not kettlebells. Those are not kettlebells. I forget what they're called, but they kind of like, he whipped them above his head. I don't know. But anyways, Iron Sheik, cool figure. That's Series 8. Check it out. Maybe not the Sheik, but I'm pretty sure these ones are still available on Ringside Collectibles, but you can probably get them online. I feel like this one was a little bit more valuable just because of the kind of having a Hasbro Sheik was kind of cool to go along with the other Hasbros back in the day. Makes sense, I guess, that would be the kind of the most valuable or most collectible out of these, but I do really like the Braun. But yeah, cool. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Again, hit that subscribe, the notification bell, all that fun stuff. Come back next week when we're going to do Series 9. We're getting there. We're getting towards the end, unfortunately, because they stopped making them. Spoiler alert. But we'll talk about that as we get closer to the end, unfortunately. But thank you for watching. Come back next week, watch that video. Also, watch all the other videos. There's so many videos. I'm uploading every day. Every day. Watch the videos. Subscribe. Let's go. Thank you for watching. Bye.